Hi, guys.
Welcome to our podcast, A&L and You. Thank you for tuning in. We're your hosts, Ashley
And Lee.
And in this episode, we will be talking about how people have this calling to do more and become more, help people on the spiritual side, yet how different paths people take along with, the similar healing, cleansing, or whatnot. Just how different it is doing the same kind of task. For example, like traditional shamans versus what we do. We are directly heaven healers or light workers, I guess you can say. But before we go more details, we're going to share one of Yellow's, daily encounter that he shared with us. So if you're listening to this, Yellow, thank you so much. The black magic incident. I was driving home from work and suddenly felt a sharp pain in my chest right over my heart. I decided to just ignore it and thinking it would go away. About 30 seconds later, the same pain came back. It felt like someone was literally stabbing me. When I checked on the spirit side, I saw that there was a female entity with long hair and all white gown, like dress, stabbing me with a giant ice pick looking like thing. The pain got more intense and I started to sweat, so I pulled over into a parking lot and started doing my thing. I was able to see a doll was made of me. It kind of looked like popsicles, sticks, and strings with yarn. The caster was using a needle to stab that doll. I was able to trace it back to this person that I was talking to about a couple days before this incident. I had told her I did not want to be romantic with her, so she eventually told her mom, and her mom decided to cast this black magic on me. This is probably one of the most intense standing pains I have ever felt in my entire life. Luckily, I was able to pinpoint it and stop it from hurting me or anyone else. This person has since blocked me from only asking how I was doing the next day.
I remember that situation.
I remember he sharing just a little bit of it.
Yeah, no, I think if I'm correct, he did text me about that situation. And I feel bad for him because he's a whole magnet. Sorry, but he is. A lot of girls are attracted to him. And so, they would try to get with him in any way. So I get why that girl did what she did, but that's still not right in any way.
Yeah. When you cannot handle rejection, people tend to turn towards to harming you.
Yeah, pretty sad that they would, turn evil or bad intentions just because they can't get what they want. That's pretty pathetic to me,
And especially like as a mom, like you would do black magic for your kids.
Hell the fuck no, not me.
Yeah.
Not me. I mean, I love my kids, but if you did wrong, I'm turning your ass in.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hide a fugitive, and I wouldn't do black magic just so that you get the man of your dream.
Lord.
Yeah, that's just in Chinese drama, y'all.
As, if I was that mom, I would be ashamed of myself for helping my daughter. Like doing black magic just for my daughter because she got rejected. That's a big no.
Mm-hmm.
You're giving in to your entitled daughter. You're not correcting her behavior. You're just making it worse.
Yeah, no, not me. I'm that strict mom that I got your back, but I ain't got your back like that. So,
could you imagine if that mom and daughter duo was doing that to all the guys that the daughter was talking to?
I don't doubt. I am pretty sure that's what they do. That's probably how they both get what they want, Just know that karma is right there.
What the heck?
What? I'm just saying. Nung you saw pain. It's like go pick you're gonna get hit. Not 20 years from now. You get hit pretty early and fast nowadays,
That is very true.
So
even with us having to take it to court,
yeah,
they can give punishments themselves.
Yep. So karma is real. Karma plays a lot of shit. So I don't fuck with that shit. I learned my lesson one time. Lied and it bit me in the ass. And I'm a horrible liar, so that's the saddest part. Don't tell me to keep a secret for you because if they ask the right questions, it'll come out. But if they don't, I won't say nothing.
Now, would you consider like doing black magic is another like method or path that people can go towards when they have the spiritual calling?
Why would anybody want to do black magic?
If they have the wrong intentions,
That's for idiots that are weak.
Mhm.
Truth be told, you only use black magic because you are not capable of shit. I'm sorry, not sorry.
What's by magic and mole?
Black magic and moon is it's kind of like you. That's what they call it. You.
Oops, sorry, y'all. So, is black magic like a lower level of shamans, like traditional shamans, like 5 and 7?
No, they're more in the negative realms. That falls into closer to hell.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang. Well, yeah, that would make sense though,
Yeah.
because there are some like severe black magic that does cause death as well. Yeah, that would make sense.
Mm-hmm. And those people, they don't get away, It's sad, but they think they're getting away. And even if you're not revealed now, you're going to get it in the afterlife.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, those eyes always make sure that you get the punishment that you deserve. And hence why some people have a hard time fucking dying.
Huh?
I said, that's why they have a hard time fucking dying. Have you ever seen a person, I'm going to use my mother-in-law, my ex-mother-in-law. Mother-in-law number 4. Wait, hold up.
3?
I couldn't keep up, my bad. Dang, I got too many mother-in-laws. Mother-in-law number 3. I'm going to use her as an example.
Okay.
She does black magic.
Really?
Yeah, she learned it from Blondie, Hitina.
That's scary.
Yeah, and they did it to actually hurt some people here in town.
No.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
She did it to people in town.
My father-in-law and her did, yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask you who it is after this.
But yeah, they did it to hurt some people. And, that's one reason why so many people were so scared of me and my husband, because they think that we're doing the same thing, Even though we don't live in the same household. Because bây giờ là cho
The
tôi
kids.
cho tôi tiền nhà này ạ. Thì là sai thì giờ you need you see join cha they you join nữa nè.
Yeah,
And
it's a stupid concept.
yeah, fucking dumb as shit. But we don't do that kind of shit, She do use black magic, and when she was about to go,
Mm-hmm.
when she came into our life, her leg, I remember she was limping. And
I remember that.
when she opened that shit, man, it looked like it was rotten. Ugh.
Ew. I've never seen it up close, but I remember when your father-in-law brought her to the house, and I looked at her. Man, it looked like she was so sick she could not even stand up by herself or walk by herself.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like she was at death's door.
Yeah. And then she got on kidney dialysis, transfusion.
Dang.
Hmm. And, mind you, 2 of her husband died prior to this. And she got life insurance for it. But I'm pretty sure she did some black shit to kill them. But anyways, when she was about to go the first time, my father-in-law called and cried to me that she left. 20 minutes later, she woke right back up. Uh-huh.
When they told her it was a flatline and everything?
Yeah. And then the second time, which was, a year later, she fell at the house and the ambulance came. Her mouth was already foaming white and they declared that she was dead. But the fuck, when they got to the hospital, she fucking woke up. And my father-in-law was like, yeah, and everything else. Me and her in the fucking ICU. I'm over here like, I had to stay there. And you could hear her. She goes, "Nè mua chi na, cô chỉ tao xả mù na, rồi nấu của mà mù na, chỉ tao cho cô lúc chay mù na,"
She was saying that?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I said, "Nè, con cho lấy tôi thả ra." My mother-in-law looked at me and she goes, "Oh, có cho linh tư là cô lại nhà ninh sinh nè," That's what I said. And she was like, là chứ tôi với cháu mình no, là thì cho cô lúc chay cô lúc nhung, là cho cô mù, hay plau na, cô thế, hay plau chứ na. Là thì cô phải nó lỡ thì she tao nhá, cô thế quá. Yêu tao phải thì cô lên kia rất là mọ. you and she was like, "Yeah, Paco, Paco." And she's fucking crazy. It's like, call the fucking nurse. They had to come and sedate her ass. That's crazy. Yeah, they came and sedate her ass. And then father-in-law came back a couple weeks. I want to say like couple weeks, 2 weeks later. She was still in the hospital. My father-in-law calls me and he goes, "Yeah, good bye. Oh, I'm like, anybody there by da, you know? Oh, no, yeah. Let's see here. How the fuck? Yes. And I was like, did she go for real or for fake? Because I ain't got time for this bullshit where I keep having to come back and forth,
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, "Muditelio." And so we get to the house. I mean, the hospital. Because she's at the hospital. And I looked at her. I was like, is she really dead? They took off the oxygen. They already took off everything. She's laying there in bed. Everybody's crying. They look at me and they're like, "Yeah, could you do shit?" Why the fuck would I do shit? One, she didn't give a fuck about me. Two, she talked mad shit about me. Three, I was just there being a nice cordial fucking That's all I was being.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing to love her because she never did anything for me. And she's only been in my life for like 5 years. So really, I don't really have nothing to cry about.
Mm-hmm.
And so when she finally left for real, we came back home like at midnight. And outside my father-in-law's house, it was already fucking scary. And we saw, my husband, he saw this big ass demon outside the house. Like, that back door where we use as entrance.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there was a big ass fucking demon out there.
Just standing out there?
Yeah. And then from the corner of my eye, you know how my father-in-law's door is glass so that you can see through.
Mm-hmm.
There were fucking people inside laughing.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Yeah. And so what I'm saying is all of that shit is all hers. And I have taken care of her already since I've started my journey here. But she has so much shit that she was doing. Just fucking bad shit that she was doing.
The worst black magic
Yeah.
that you have ever witnessed.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, okay, I get that. There's like the cocoa, like healing.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, this bitch was doing like straight up Jordathon,
Dang.
And I was over here like, what the fuck, But she taught my husband's dad, my father-in-law,
Mhm.
how to do black magic. And so anybody that angers him, he used it on.
Interesting.
He actually used it on me and my husband.
How did that go?
It didn't hit me because I didn't do shit, but it hit his son,
Mm.
where his son wasn't himself for a very long time, and I had to correct that.
Was it that big ass demon that was put inside him that you told me about?
Yeah.
The one that you said some days you knew it wasn't him.
Yeah, him.
Yep.
That's what happened. And, when I started my journey, I took care of every motherfucking shit that was going on. And that's why I'm so hurt from my husband, because we didn't do shit, but yet,
He got hit.
yeah. And why my father-in-law doesn't like me is because look at the way I talk. I'm very straightforward. And even, I question a lot of shit,
Yep.
lay facts out, and he does not like that. He just wants me to, Olia, I'm not that person. I'll say, if I know it's correct. But if it ain't, like how I said, did stepmom really die or not? He didn't like that.
Mm-hmm.
But my father-in-law is paying his consequences right now.
He's still alive.
Oh, my father-in-law is still alive. But he's going through kidney dialysis right now too.
Interesting. Do you think he did black magic on that mother-in-law?
Which one?
Number 3.
Oh. I don't think he did.
Maybe number 4.
4, I could see him doing it to number 4. Didn't have a problem with number 4. She was yeah, but I didn't have a problem with her because she stayed in her lane and she knew exactly what kind of person I was. So she didn't want to mess with that, like, damn, that's a blunt ass nya. And what she say goes.
Mm.
So she never argued with me, and if anything, she agreed with me. Number 4, mother-in-law. Number 2, I never met my husband's mom. Sadly, she died about almost 20 years ago. Is it 19 years ago? 19, 20 years ago.
I don't remember.
2007. So it's been a while. So I did.
Well, she passed in 07?
Yeah, she passed in 07. I think that's 19 years.
13 years ago, because my youngest sister's 19.
Yeah, right. I remember your mom said that my mother-in-law passed away like days before she arrived, your sister.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Dang, okay.
So yeah, that is kind of sad. Black magic isn't a path that I would suggest for anybody unless you're retarded and you're weak. You just want power, but truth be told, it's just gonna bring you down and bring you right back to do the same thing over and over until you fucking learn that this isn't it for you.
When your mother-in-law was speaking to them, were they demons or were they like heaven workers?
You're talking about
When she was in the hospital and she was like, "Oh, I don't."
that ain't no damn heaven shit. That was all fucking demon shit. Not not saying anything wrong to the heavens. This is just the person I am. But no, the heavens was not. I feel like the heavens was protecting me from whatever was going on. But my ears were ringing like crazy. At the time I could see, but it was overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
Having to listen to all that bullshit that she was saying, scaring the fuck out of myself. Like,
Were you also hearing like the demons talking to her too?
oh, I heard, but I was so overwhelmed. Like, 跟一个人嚟，like，我錄控咗你了， and 佢知道到底 what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
So you just like, okay, whatever. And that's one reason why I don't like hospitals.
Okay. I was getting like visions and I'm seeing like there's a bunch of them.
Oh yeah,
And they were like ready to drag her.
dude. You know how small ICU room is?
Yeah, they're really
That room was fucking clutter.
Mm-hmm.
It was that bad. And so, not me just sitting in that fucking chair, like, texting my husband, like, dude, where the fuck you at? He was like, I'm almost there. I was like, okay, well, your mom is carrying. It ain't my mom. It's a stepmom. I said, okay, well, your stepmom is freaking me the hell out. So, where the hell are you? And he was like, I'm almost there to pick you up. I'm like, okay.
Hurry.
Yeah, I'd be telling him. He's like, can't you just leave? I was like, no. Because he's the one who took my father-in-law back home to like cook and shower and all that. I'm over here freaking out like, I can't believe you fucking left me. He was like, well, I wasn't gonna stay with her. It just makes sense that you stayed and I go.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's something I wouldn't recommend anybody doing. I see the struggle that they go through. Thầu ấy yêu trình tàu đi nó đó rồi. Nhưng sao thì yêu ôi chứ xong rồi. Thì khi tụi tôi yêu lâu yêu mỏ nè. Thằng tôi yêu mà đi khu sĩ yêu lúc nãy hạt đen thằng tôi giờ yêu pay rồi.
Yep.
So, go always that's what they know. And plus, there are so many life experience and knowledges that you can just learn from. And, for me, I'm a person who observes a lot, So, I take notes for everything.
Yeah, when she goes quiet and she's just looking around the room, that's her observing.
Shit, don't be telling people that. They don't need to know that. Just kidding.
And when she makes a certain face, that's when she's like tuning in.
Dude, I feel like I try to hide that really good from everybody, but everybody understands that.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Driving.
I know, it's so sad. Like, even my kids and random people, like new friends, they're like, oh, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. I was like, yeah, you're doing something. I'm like, no. With my eyes twitched.
Dude, last night, me and my husband were talking, and I was like, are you ready for tomorrow? He goes, yeah. I was like, okay. He goes, you ready? I was like, yeah, I'm ready. He goes, you better just like try to be subtle about what you're doing, because when you're connecting, your eyes are rolling back to your head like this. Now he goes, yeah, you're like this, and your fingers are going like this, and I'm like, fine, okay. He goes, yeah, just I don't want you to look crazy.
That's funny.
And he was like demonstrating what I look like too. And I'm like, but my eyes are open. He goes, no, they're not even open. They're rolling. I'm like, oh my God. Okay, fine.
I agree with him. They do be rolling.
They-
They do be rolling kind of scary, like that. I'm like, what the fuck she doing? I don't have to do that. And I keep my eyes open the whole time. Yeah, sometimes I do use my fingers, but most time I don't even have to use it if I don't want to. I just like using it to be like verified and firm that I know I made it.
I'm learning to control the eye rolling, okay?
Oh, and that eye rolling be scary though. That's why we in the car, I'm like, dang, she probably rolling her eye.
Back to the back of my head. That's funny though. But yeah. And then, today we went to my mother-in-law's house and Lord, just right there, where we walked in, they have a pig, in a cage by the front door. And I heard my mom um speaking, I guess, or like chanting or whatever she was doing. Yeah. And she had the pig had a white string attached from the cage to my brother-in-law
Mm-hmm.
because the one below it. So I guess traditionally they sacrifice an animal to one below. Don't really know.
I still think that's kind of weird though, because you're supposed to like the do it to nyani supposed to move the even though it's supposed to go to ning cha e mu toning cha she the thing cha e yon chelun bei lo no dun chai tu vona.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, your in-laws doing it ass backwards. Even if I'm not traditional shaman, I know the traditional ways too. And that is so ass backwards.
Yeah, but that's what they decided on doing. So I don't know if it's like her family that, maybe like one or whatnot, but her parents did pass early on. Like her mom passed when she was young. She was like 16. I
Oh
think.
damn.
And then her dad passed like the last 5-6 years ago or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah. My mother-in-law had the pig tied to my brother-in-law, and she was chanting, connecting them together and whatnot. Right when we walked, like right when we got out of the car and saw the pig, and the pig was like, "Help me! I didn't come to become sacrificed." I'm like, "I'm sorry, I can't help you, but I will open that case on your behalf, later on after all this is done." And he was like, I was just crying. I feel so bad. I told my husband, he goes, I know, we can't do nothing. Just keep it to ourselves. I'm like, okay.
I hope you didn't eat that pig.
No, we didn't eat it. We only have them prep like fried chicken and the meat and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
When they mad that y'all left.
Yeah. Well, not my mother-in-law was still like in the middle of like Jingle Bell.
Mm-hmm.
And my father-in-law was in the house. But everybody else like our Nihoi and Yolanda, like they're all outside.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, oh yeah, we gotta go. And and they're like, why? You don't have to stay. And I'm like, no, I told you we have to go to the dumpsters, to drop off the motor oil, and then, I have a client I need to help with. And let's stuff too. They're like, it's okay, just stay. And I'm like, no. And they were walking, and then one of the older like OG was like, like, why don't you just stay? Like good mood, good you try to move on like and I was like, I don't care. And they're like, oh yo, they move let out be hot. So like I didn't even answer. I was like, no, you go saw it. Like we just walked off. But like they were like making a fit about it basically, and they were like talking shit, and it got under Bruce's skin. And so like after I cleansed, he was I was like, how are you feeling? I'm okay. I don't think much about their stupid shit no more. I wouldn't say it was bad, but because if we knew we would told our in-laws that we were leaving, they would have made it even worse. So we kind of just sneaked out of there. Yeah.
That makes sense. Do you plan to have a Melo?
I asked Bruce that. He
Oh.
said, what's the fucking point of that? I'm like, okay. He goes, what's the fucking point? I have a name already. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm just asking, okay. Your brother did one. You're doing one today, so I didn't know if you wanted one. He goes, no. It's okay. And I'm like, okay. That's good.
We don't plan to do it.
Yeah.
I think we have enough names.
Mm-hmm. Y'all sure do.
Yeah.
We keep up no more.
Nope. I'd be getting called all his 3 names, and I'm over here like, whatever suits you, so be it.
They even had, I think, so the pig was to call like with the brother-in-law, and then they had a rooster and a hen as well too.
What
It's
the
called
fuck?
Oling, my brother-in-law and his wife,
Why?
and they had to kill the chickens to Mova. I guess I don't know. I guess Hupli Lahab. And then I think they Hupli and call her family, so her kids too, with their kids.
So ass backwards.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless she was planning to like Hupli call on Hall, like the family, and then just do like the Melo after that. I don't know. I ain't no traditional shamans, but I'm just saying, like, if you guys know the reason why, but just, like, comment down or something and let us know. Honest truth, though, like, I don't see a point in how my mother-in-law did it, but I still went and just, helped them prep and all this stuff. And then I dipped out.
Yeah,
And that was just today.
that's fine. I mean, at least you still showed up and helped. I feel like that's good enough.
Yeah, but, words don't get back to my mama and then she would call and lecture me.
Ah, come on, chú Italia.
I don't care, but
Come on, brother. Come on, don't say Johnny Can.
they already told her so many stuff already about what I've been doing that I don't even know I've been doing,
Oh, I know. Just like how I, have beef with somebody that I didn't even know about. That shit was hilarious. Like, I remember when you told me that, my jaws dropped.
Oh, I was like, oh, I didn't even know that. But throughout this whole week, I actually went to the local courthouse here, got my case dismissed, my citation dismissed, abide by what the officer recommended for us to do. So I did that too. But while in court, waiting for my name to be called.
Did you have to show them the receipt?
I like showed it like this, but he wasn't even looking at the receipt.
Oh.
He was like, okay. I said the receipt. Okay, let me decline and dismiss you. And I said, okay. He's like, okay, have a good day. Like dismissing me to go. I didn't know if I was like here to walk away,
Right.
But he would like signal me to walk away. And I'm like, okay. He didn't even look at it.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Come again.
Thank you. Come again.
Oh, I fucking can't wait to you and my husband. Y'all so ugly.
But yeah, the time that I was waiting for my name to be called, because there's like 4 different DAs or district attorney there, and they would just call each person. So they would do like 4 different people at the same time, which, I feel like it went by pretty quick. But while I was waiting, I kept like hearing a lot of these like spirits and demons, entities and whatnot, like talking. There was so much, and it was really overwhelming to the point where my head was hurting nonstop. Even after I connected and I cleansed myself, it was still like so much.
I bet.
It was so much. So like I was messaging you guys, distracting myself and making sure I was cleansing. And then I had to like, I would say like block them out in a way just so that I could stop hurting. My head stopped hurting, but it didn't really work. But it was a lot. The courthouse had a lot.
The courthouse always have a lot.
Yeah. But I think that specific courtroom had like a big ass demon. I don't know if it was there to like influence the judge or whatnot, but it was just there.
Oh shit.
Like I don't know who it belonged to, but it was just there.
Probably the courthouse.
Help me.
That's pretty crazy. I haven't gone to the courthouse in a long time. Last time I went 2 years ago to get the register of deeds to go get my kids' birth certificate. That's about it. Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah, it was crazy. Seeing all of that too. Other than that, just working. I feel like I need to clean up my workplace again because of shit. There was so much stuff in there. Oh, it affected me again. I'm like, fine. I'll take care of it soon enough.
Well, you can never get away with dirtiness because it's always there. All you can do is keep cleaning up. That's all.
Let's keep cleaning.
Yeah, scrub, I had a busy week, I want to say. Like,
do.
I remember helping a few clients. What else did I do? I was printing shirts. I was going to events for my kids at school. Yeah, I can't keep up. I was doing too many shit at once.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I was...
Your kids' school event.
Yeah, I went there yesterday to the Special Olympics here in town.
Mm-hmm.
I have a son who's hard of hearing. He was born 23 weeks early, and when he was born, he was only 1 pound.
Oh.
Yeah, but he a big boy now, man. Hard of hearing. that's a disability. And so we went and he won a lot of like freaking one of those prizes.
These vouchers or whatnot.
Yeah, he got like 3 first place, 2 second place, and 1 third. He would have got all first, but he felt bad for his friend, so he let his friend win.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's sweet of him.
I know, he always do that. I'm like, "Why do you do that?" "Because they never win, mommy. They wanna get first." So I just slowed my butt down, and I watched him slow down too. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Go, go, go.
Yeah, he over there like, "I just wanted to be nice to him." Okay, that I can't even get mad at you for that, so that's fine. If that's your way of helping your classmate, so be it.
Yeah, he just wants everybody to be treated fairly. And that's the one thing about him is that he does that with his siblings too. Most times, I mean, there are times where he like bickers and with them, but that's a part of him. Like he wants to make sure everybody gets the same.
Yeah, every time. What else did I have to do? I mean, I went to the school to drop off shirts because I was the one who made shirts for my son's class.
Just had a doctor's appointment for one of your other son.
Oh, yeah, and I had a doctor's appointment. But I have this client, same client, and she haven't messaged me in a long time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the one that cursed.
Oh
Yeah, she messaged me and she was like, "Ding, cái bo, biết thả cho nữa, nữa thế thì chả text cô à."
So you gonna talk about her again? She gonna pop back up?
I hope not. But she asked me about a situation and I destroyed whatever was gonna happen, right? And then I saw how dirty she was.
I see like a thick slab of black on her.
Yeah, and I asked her, like, "Did you want me to cleanse you?" "Oh, no, it's okay. You don't have to cleanse me." She's not only a client, she's actually like a acquaintance friend and a Kakashi voice. Yeah. But
Imitate it.
ew, no. Hell no. She just needed help looking into that. And then she asked for a soulmate. And I was like, well, when you find a picture of who, a potential soulmate, reach out. Okay. And that's when I was like, you're pretty dirty. She goes, oh, it's okay. If they're not bothering me, they could stay.
Oh my god.
I said,
Guys, if you guys are listening to this and you guys feel like there's a lot on you, please take care of it, okay?
yeah,
It's overwhelming.
it does. And that's why I was really short with her. But I also feel like she texted me because she wanted to talk about something else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm over here like, okay, well, she's not continuing. I'm not gonna stir it up because I'm not trying to text her that long anyways. I don't treat all clients like this. All my clients I treat equally, by the way. These are more than clients. They're actually, friends and families.
Yeah.
So I do treat them equally though. Not talking shit about them or any of that, but sometimes it's like, girl, you dirty. Yeah, I know. Do you want me to do anything about it? No.
It's okay.
It's just annoying. Like, okay, I mean, you know what kind of work I do, and you're gonna just not care? Like,
Yeah. What's the point of reaching out to you if you don't want help?
yeah, it just doesn't
Like, you
make
just
any
want a little
sense.
bit of help, but not like the full service that I provide for you.
I don't even care that she wants the full service, but dang, if you're gonna talk to me, especially her, it's like, you're super dirty. I just want to clean you so that I can actually talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, no, you don't have to. I don't need it. Kind of deal. Like, okay, well, I don't really want to talk then because, I already looked at what you wanted me to look at and so be it.
Yeah.
And if you want to continue a conversation, it's a little bit harder for me, because I get overwhelmed with headaches, attacks, everything that comes my way. And every time I talk to her, her demon always like come through and be like, stop talking to her. It's so weird.
I wasn't planning to anyways.
Right, right. Like even now just talking about her demons here. So
Yes. So going back to what this episode was originally about is that people, have these callings to help more, do more on the spiritual side or whatnot. But there's different options, I guess you can say, on how to go about it. Some turns into mediums or psychics, where they speak to spirits, demons on the other side. Some, like more people, are turn to become traditional shamans. Some, I would say, are like the new age shaman.
What is New Age shaman?
Girl, I don't know. I was gonna ask you that question.
Là thì giờ đến chia là.
But what's the difference?
Yeah, what is the difference from that and traditional Native?
Yeah.
So for my understanding, traditional, they're just black veil and red veils. And from black veils, they only have their ancestors guiding them.
Okay.
E7, oh shit. No, red veils, they use, they have more, like more Jalo, more.
But more ancestors on top of other kind of entities.
Yes.
Okay.
But the black veils, they, like, from my understanding, they only have their ancestors as their
Okay.
guides. Yes.
Okay. And the new age.
I don't know. They a mix of everything.
I seen a post of a new age shaman who has Korean ancestors and Japanese ancestors and Chinese ancestors.
Yeah.
There are new age shamans who don't sacrifice animals.
Yeah, they don't sacrifice. They use rocks and flowers and
Sticks and
papers and whatever.
something like that. Yeah.
I don't really quite understand that, but because I see how my in-laws do it, your parents do it, because they're new age.
Yeah.
I would consider them new age. And I'm like, huh?
I remember messaging a Red Veil shaman on social media. I was like, yeah, what's the difference between, like shamans who do sacrifice animals and those who don't? And she was like, well, the people that sacrifice animals are a lot stronger. And the people who don't are not as strong. That's why they don't sacrifice animals.
Do you think that that's true, listeners?
Yeah. If you do or don't, let us know. But me personally, I think it's all the same.
Yeah, to me, I think it's all the same because you're using an animal to replace that human, That's not fair because
There's still a soul inside of it.
So to me, it's not the strongest. You can say that all you want all day long. I've seen it. I travel to the spirit side a lot, and that is not correct. I'm just saying in general, don't get mad and attack me. Just from what I see. And I know that there was a shaman who talks about none of us hear, see, or any of that. That's not true.
Everybody has the potential to hear and see and feel. It just depends on like how in tune you are. Some are more sensitive, seeing and hearing, and some are, beginning to, you can say.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to be able to see the other side. And like our Sifu say, he has said it so many times in his post, he is the type of Sifu that is able to see you on the other side too. To see you if you're flying, where you're going to, what are you doing, Not a lot of Sifus can do that, but he can.
Yeah, and he still contact us daily, if not every couple of days.
Yeah, he's on his own thing now.
They don't be abandoning us like some of y'all Sifus.
They come and, raise your altar for you and then just tell you that, oh, your spirit guides will teach you. And that's all they say. And you drop tons of money for this, for that encounter. My mother-in-law, even my parents assumed that I would drop a lot of money to be under our Sifu. And I keep telling them, okay, they don't understand, but I keep telling them, I'm not spending no dime to learn.
The only thing that we're dropping is our energy.
Yeah.
Our time.
Time, energy.
That's it. And not giving it to Sifu, but that's what we're using.
Yeah.
That's it. And there's no money involved. If we want to donate, we can. And
because he makes his amulets for us. So yeah, we just donate.
If you don't have the money, he's not gonna get mad about it. And we are the same. We don't charge. We do this all for free.
Yeah.
We believe that, doing the right thing shouldn't come in a costly manner, especially healing, healing people, fixing people, all of that should not cost because 頭比多大比我上輪到警察你呢係啊？老婆有嘢嘛
No,
？Exactly.
they're gonna read you what you've done in this lifetime.
頭個落紅啲地內，老婆有嘢係嘛？
Nope.
Exactly. So why the fuck do y'all charge? You know, that's my thing. Yeah, there. Oh, 你有可能你charge 你俾你過 you know, to me, that's just greed. Straight. Truth be told, that's just fucking greed.
Yeah.
Because if you're charging that much, what are you really doing with that money? Because that money better go to something that's important or involving your work that you've done. You know, I don't understand why people charge $5,000 freaking dollars to raise an altar when you can literally just go buy a freaking board and do it yourself.
Yeah, a piece of wood.
Yeah. You want to bridge your own spirit guides? You don't even need all of that. Well, I shouldn't say you don't need a seafood. You do need a seafood, but you need the right
Yeah.
to so-called bridge you, connect you.
And the bridge and connection, a lot of people don't realize this, is you already have that connection with them.
Yeah.
You can call upon them to help you or to learn from them or whatnot. You don't really need somebody to go to the spirit side to rebuild your connection or whatnot. You already have that.
I mean, there are some times that you have to rebuild your connection, maybe because it got damaged or stolen, whatever. But there is always a way around anything. Anything is possible.
Yep. And like for us, you know, when we raise our altar, our seafood Timmy have to come and, you know, do for us. He's like, okay, this is your task for the week. Okay, go buy some wood and raise your altar yourself. Send me a picture and let me know how it goes. That's it.
Yeah.
And when we did that, or when I did that, because you already had yours,
Mm-hmm.
when I did, he was okay. That's good. That's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
Just candles, your name, and whatever you feel comfortable up there. But that's really all you need. I was like, okay, cool. I have it in my bedroom.
Yeah, I have mine there because I don't have anywhere else in the bedroom to put it, but I just felt like it would be good there
Mm-hmm.
where it's at. And I did it before I joined him, and I had this urge of building it, and I built it. And I was like, huh.
Cool.
Yeah. And then when he saw it, he was like, oh, that's cool. You did that yourself? I'm like, yeah. He was like, oh, pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Let it be.
Yeah.
The only thing he told me to do is cleanse it. And I was like, okay. Cleansed it, took care of it, made sure that it was good. So be it. But like said, I don't have any guys living up on top of my damn altar or
Bowls of water or a bowl of rice. It's nothing like that.
yeah, we don't have any of that. So what we're saying is whatever you choose, just make sure that it really aligns with you. And I'm saying this because we had a lot of ex-teammates, you know, they went from new age to traditional to us and they get lost, you know. Not saying that this is for everyone. Like what we do is pretty fast paced. Okay.
Fast paced and it's hard. It's a lot of information too. And I feel like those who have transitioned from old way to new way to what we do, it's
Pretty fucking hard.
hard. And because it's so different, because you're so used to like what you're seeing, you know, growing up and understanding how certain ceremonies are done. But compared to what we do, it's the total opposite.
Yeah. It's not bad. Like all of it, it's not bad. If you have good intention, you'll get the right way, you know? That's what I'm saying with the other ways. But what we do is how we do it. And we don't use any of what everyone else uses. You know, we don't have a bougie ass altar.
Yeah.
We don't have any of that.
There are some shamans on social media who have these big ass altar with all these colorful ribbons and
Shit, that's a lot of fucking money.
and you know different levels within them or whatnot. Ours doesn't have to be like that. We don't have to even upgrade our altar every time we level up.
Nope, mine's still the same.
Yeah, I think that's one of the big things that a lot of traditional shamans do is that they have to upgrade. I remember my mom having to upgrade hers. Like she's been wanting to for the past couple of years, and then that one time she did. It's the same day that your 7-year-old was like, "Yeah, there's a snowman beside you, auntie." Yeah, that day. But we don't have to upgrade our altar. We, like my mother-in-law, we don't have to use animals to sacrifice. We don't have to tie strings to connect you together. We don't have to jump the bench or anything like that as well too. We're very different from traditional shamans that everybody in the Hmong community are aware and, know.
Mm-hmm.
Some people tend to go down that path, and that's okay too. Just make sure that it aligns with you.
Yeah, we actually help anyone, even Christians. Being back in the
Mm-hmm.
those people, the traditional shamans, we've helped them too. So it's not like we're not helping people only. We help anyone and everyone, but it also depends on who. Why does it depend on who? Because let's say you did really, really bad this lifetime and last lifetime. I can only help you so much.
Yeah, because it also depends on you on making amends and doing better as well too.
Yeah.
Not everything spiritual can be fixed.
Hmm.
It also depends on the human and this current lifetime, how you live your life, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But yeah, I mean, there are different kinds. Like some people become mediums and psychics that are able to see and hear and communicate with the dead or um, the spirit side as well too. And I feel like those are very fascinating.
Dude, isn't that what we kind of fall into though?
Yeah, we do. But I feel like for them, they only limit themselves to talk to the dead, but they don't improve or level up their abilities to do more.
I would say we are kind of like them. The only difference is they work down here.
Yeah.
They connect down here while we climb up to the heavens to work.
Yeah.
That's the only difference that I've noticed, but we do similar things. Yes, we may see the same things, but difference is I may see the truth and she doesn't.
Yeah. So let's say, for example, I'm like a psychic medium, and we, go on a road trip or whatnot, and there's like a woman in the middle of the road, like a bonzonga, yeah, I guess you could say, boda or whatever. And I'm seeing like her, like so beautiful, beautiful skin, long hair, and you're over here like, that's not what she look like.
Yeah, it happens a lot too.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm not saying that psychic and mediums are bad. It's just that the way they can connect is very different, where it could affect them on seeing and hearing as well as communicating too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like sometimes there are those who doesn't understand who are they truly connecting with.
Yeah, they say that they're connected to their archangel.
The gods that admire
Yeah,
and say too.
yeah, some of their gods, and that goes online with their higher self too, because I know that mediums and psychic do work with their higher selves.
Mm-hmm.
But are they really working with their real higher selves?
Yeah.
That's the question that nobody really tells you is
How
if,
do you know it's the right one?
yeah, how do you know, right? When I first started with Sifu, I thought that, my earth guides were actually good because they only showed me their, pretty self. But when he made me climb the realms and look for my higher self at the time, I made it there. And he was like, "Oh, that's incredible. You're super incredible. Yada, yada, yada." I said, "Okay, cool."
Sounds like him.
Yeah. And he made me look again. He was like, "Now look at those." And I looked. He was like, "Energize and look." And I did that. Man, they look like Johnny Podas and die a
Really? All of your earth guides? Were they like actual ancestors or some of them were demons too? Or
Some I only had like 2 ancestors. The rest was demons.
interesting.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Man, if only I had the chance to look at mine too.
You can always go back and look.
Yeah, you're right, I could.
But for me, I was just like, damn. And from that moment on, I was like, Okay, I'm gonna be cautious with everything that's pretty because the pretty ones are always the ugly. Yeah, because I had this earth guide. She was a woman, and natin itu ku like great grandma.
The lady on the wall, right?
No, that's my grandma.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my grandma. That's my dad's mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, this is a great grandma or something like that. And she was like, yeah, she wants to be a healer and I should be able to heal people, such and such. I don't really quite remember. I was like, okay, but she doesn't really come out. She was like, when you become better, I will come out. That's what she told me.
I remember that. That our guys were saying, well, when you're ready, we'll come out teach you.
And I was like, what the fuck kind of shit is that?
Yeah.
But when I saw her, I was like, dang, she looked like to demon, like itu dang. And so I took her to Heaven's Gate, cleansed her, and she looked like a regular person again, because she's been there for so long,
Yeah.
and that's when I sent her to Heaven's Gate to go get reincarnated or wherever she need to be. Then my second one, he was like, itu so-called tu song tao.
I remember that because I had one too.
Yeah, and he was like a so-called tu song tao, and he was my ancestor as well. I think it was like a great grandpa. And he said that he chose me because he loved the leadership in me and he loved how I carry myself because it reminds him a lot of him. And every time I wrote in that stupid book that he wanted me to, I was like, I don't know the fuck I be writing. Yeah. This is way before Sifu.
Yeah, I remember.
And when I started with Sifu, I looked at it, I said, what the fuck? You're just a fucking demon ancestor. So took his ass to Heaven's Gate to cleanse, sent him off too. And then all the demons there, I took them to court, of course, and that was it for them. Some of them got in prison, some of them was due for execution. But yeah, that was the end of my spirit guy life. I went on to higher self, and I did a lot of incredible things with my higher self. Learned a lot of things too, a lot of knowledge, a lot of downloading my brain. Oh my God, I have a lot. But everything is not to be shared because we can only share so much about certain things. And I do apologize if it feels like,
We're very
vague or teasing y'all, but we don't mean to tease you guys in any way. It's just when the heavens limit us, they really limit us.
So I hope that you guys understand wholeheartedly because we don't mean to in any bad way on just giving you guys what we can.
Yeah. Sharing our journey. This is part of our journey of just letting you guys know and spreading awareness of, yên mua lười dạ bá tàu nè nè chơi chỉ sao một chơi lô nè chơi chỉ sao ôn nén à. There is other ways too. There is always another way. We just don't see it. If you don't really want to go to church, you don't have to. You don't really want to do shaman, you don't have to.
Yeah.
You just stay like that. And there are some that are atheists, they say. Atheists. Yeah, just stay like those guys. And we'll sing you off.
Yeah.
That's it.
I would say becoming atheists would probably be the best option for those who are not spiritually in tune and who doesn't want to become spiritually in tune.
Yeah.
Who just wants to live a normal life, work hard, make money, live their life wherever they want to go. Like my brother, I feel like that would be the best option because you're not getting yourself mixed into creating portals for yourselves or connecting to the wrong entity on the other side too. Like you're becoming atheist is preventing you from making those connections.
Just make sure that you're not gonna be biased about when you become an atheist, whatever you want to call it. Just make sure that you're not expecting a funeral that's traditional way.
Yeah.
Or a Christian way,
You want to say Chinese way?
I mean, yeah, that too. From what I know, most atheists, the cremate. they cremate. I mean, I don't plan to cremate. I just want a quick service, like maybe a 4-hour show, and then drop my ass down 6 foot. Don't put me in no monk clothing because that's scary as shit.
It's so scary when you hear on the other side too.
Yeah, I don't want to wear kanyamon. I mean, I got them because it was given to me for my wedding, but I don't think I will ever wear mine.
Yeah, no.
That's kind of scary.
If I become more advanced and I'll be at your funeral, I'll probably be laughing at your dad's funeral.
There you go. I'd rather everybody just laugh and have a good time rather than cry because that's kind of scary.
What do they call these events now? Instead of crying, it's more like celebrate the life of so and so because they would want you to be more happy instead of crying for them. There are events like that.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, I've seen it in Minnesota where they do a lot of creative stuff. Like, you
Yeah.
know, I don't remember whose funeral, but it was a funeral that they were serving Whopper Juniors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And another one was, you know, I think she died of cancer and she was a dancer. So she had nothing but dancers coming to her funeral. Me, I just want a simple 4-hour look at me, throw me down 6 foot under, say bye.
Yeah.
That's it.
I want to be in a carriage. And a pumpkin carriage pulled by 2 horses. Okay, they have to be white and gold.
Oh my God. Ain't nobody got time for that. Not I.
Just kidding. If I ever, pass on, I just want something simple too. I don't want nothing traditional. Yeah, I better not be hitting those damn drums or playing the king at my damn funeral, okay? Dang.
Yeah, I don't want that.
I don't want none of that. So if it does come to like the funeral, just open the casket, look at me, and then say goodbye. That's all.
Yeah.
Or if anything, I don't mind being cremated too, honestly.
True.
Yeah. Because then my kids can spread my ashes wherever they want, and I'll be everywhere in the whole universe. Just kidding. Like the Mikaha, spread me in the ocean, my favorite place.
Yeah, I don't know. I should go do some digging on that. I feel like if you spread your
Ash.
ashes in the, wherever, I feel like you're just stuck there
Mm-hmm. You are.
and you're not able to like go anywhere because you're stuck there.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be fucking stuck.
Because, like, when you bury the body in the cemetery or graveyard,
Mhm.
your soul is there. What a piece of your soul is there.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's the same when you do become like cremated. That's also your connection of your soul right there too.
This is the end of today's episode. Thank you all for being here with us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content.
And for any story submissions, services, questions, feel free to reach out to us. We will have links in our descriptions. We would love to hear from you guys. Bye, everyone.
Bye.